Good evening, I'm Gracie Aguilar.
And I'm Tim Callahan. It's the call no law enforcement official wants to hear. An officer is down, injured, or even worse, killed in the line of duty. Over the years, there have been several cases of officers and deputies killed in the line of duty. Tonight, people of faith, politicians, and community members gathered to show support for local law enforcement, who in the past few months have been under scrutiny here at home and also across the country.
They're the faces you rarely see after an officer falls in the line of duty. Families whose lives are forever altered after their loved one doesn't return home.
Unfortunately, he didn't come home that day.
There's real impact to real families.
Tonight, hundreds gathered downtown at the Liberty Bell to show support for families like the Hudnalls.
We've had our ups and downs.
Carrie lost her husband Joe, a sheriff's deputy, in 2006. Hudnall was transporting a prisoner from Lake Isabella to Bakersfield when a DUI driver ran him off the road in the Kern River Canyon.
He turned 5 the day before he buried his dad. So as they hit each developmental stage, you know, a different kind of grief comes about, or a different kind of understanding. They have more questions. We work as a unit and as a family to try and work through those, the griefs that do come up.
Chad Vegas, who serves on the Kern High School Board of Trustees, recalls the year he lost his dad, a BPD officer.
It was December of 1979, and my dad had given me a fishing pole and promised me on my 7th birthday, which was June 29th of 1980, he was going to take me fishing. And unfortunately, on June 20th, 9 days before my birthday and I guess our fishing trip, he was killed in the line of duty.
Chad's father, Sergeant Patrick Don Vegas, was killed by a drunk driver while responding to an accident on his motorcycle.
They are our Little League coaches, our baseball coaches, our neighbors, our friends, and I think that brings a unique perspective for them serving their community.
Organizers say today's event was about recognizing who our law enforcement is.
And there were a handful of protesters, I should say, at today's law enforcement support rally, gathering across the street, protesting police brutality. Protesters held signs and yelled at people gathered at the rally in front of the Liberty Bell. Police were on hand monitoring the group. No arrests were made.